EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, from the famed Harbortown Golf Links in South Carolina, it's opening round coverage of the RBC Heritage. This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move through the weekend, and we take a look at the leaderboard here in round one. On top is the South Korean Sung Jae In. He's got it going early at 7 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer will begin 7 shots off the pace. Walking the course today, let's bring in Notah Begay III.
He's got about 98 yards to the front, 116 to the hole. Pin is in the far back portion of the screen. Just a sand wedge. This is started left, gonna miss left.
Third shot coming up now from the bunker.
It's only the first hole, and the touch, as we can see, is sadly lacking.
I don't think he's going to fall in love with that one, Frank, but it won't hurt him.
No, but you'd expect from there to sort of get it within kicking distance. Now you got to work.
Okay, good putt there, but it is a bogey here at 1, and he's going to fall back now to 1 over par. On now to the second hole, the first of 3 par 5s here at Harbortown. At a mere 502 yards, it is also the shortest of these par 5s. Any misses right or left of the fairway could block you out from going for the green in 2, but a drive of the short grass could open up one of the best scoring opportunities on the course. And that's going to play just fine. So after the early bogey, the response is a solid tee shot here at the second. Well, that one had to feel good.
It struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
The speed was right what you want, but the eagle putt doesn't go down. Good chance to make up for that bogey at the first. Okay, no problems there. Finishing off a birdie at number 2. This third hole at 469 yards is pure Harbortown. It's narrow. The emphasis here is on hitting your tee shot in play, and a par is a good score, I promise you. Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
131 yards to the front of the green, 140 yards to get you to the flag. Wind into the face, so you'll definitely need to account for that.
That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. That one kind of took off on him. That'll happen sometimes coming out of the bunker, and that scoots right on by. Yeah, no mistaking that one. That is a good par here at the third. And he'll stay at level par. This is vintage Pete Dye, isn't it? Risk and reward, 200-yard par 3 fourth. Obviously, you need to carry that water hazard running the entire length of this hole. You're going to miss. You miss right. You don't want to miss it short or long, that's for sure. And that's where the Gators are waiting for some golf balls. Knew it right away. That is way left. Up, that had hazard written on it all the way, and it is into the water left of this par 3 green. Okay, so now after the drop and the penalty stroke, this will become his third shot now at the par 3. And that'll be a tricky leave for double bogey.
Everything's just been a fraction off on this side. No different there.
Just 5 feet left. Okay, that'll mitigate things a little. It is still a double bogey, though, here at the par 3. And that's going to move him back to 2 over par. Now to the second of the par 5s, the 549-yard fifth. It's a dogleg left off the tee with bunkers on either side of the fairway, but a good drive up near or beyond that cart path should leave you with a good look into a green that slopes off to the right. The wind's starting to push this one a little left. Wayward from the tee, and this one is headed for the rough, Frank. Just a bit too much on the second shot on this par 5, but shouldn't have too much trouble getting it up and down for the birdie. I don't think we'll be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight, Frank, but all in all, that's not too bad.
Yeah, not bad, but not great, so not bad.
That one finished off. It is a par here at 5, and he'll remain at 2 over par. Another hole at Harbour Town where position, accuracy will be rewarded. This par 4-6 at 419 yards. Get it in the right spot, and you can make a birdie here. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Pin in the back left today as he'll stare down this second to the par 4.
No, the ball is on the green. That's about all I can say with that. With a short wedge in hand, you'd expect that certainly be much closer than that.
How about the speed here? Are you kidding? That is exceptional from that distance. That is worth a wow. Safely in for par here at the 6th. And he'll stay right where he is. On to the 7th at 195 yards. This one of the tougher par 3s on the course. The water shouldn't be a big issue. More pressing, those two giant trees that serve like sentries at the front of the green. Any ball that gets hung up in there could very likely come down in that bunker that encircles about 90% of the green. Yeah, that's a good spot right there, and a chance now for a birdie here at 7. 12 feet still to go. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. Now to the hole many consider the most difficult of all here at Harbour Town, the par 4 8th. Finding the fairway is an absolute must off the tee, as you will need to have the right angle of attack to approach this long, narrow green.
Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though.
And that is not very good at all. That could cost him.
Yeah, hindsight's 20/20. You just wish you took the shorter club now.
Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and he'll stay at 1 over. One thing you don't see too often on the PGA Tour, 332-yard par 4s. But that's what we've got here on the closing hole to this front side. Before you think about knocking this on, though, take note of the large bunker that completely protects the front of the green.
Well, somehow, the ball's got through the other side of the tree and really hadn't lost that much yardage.
So a breeze at his back as he readies his second to the par 4. Frankie's not going to make the highlight shows tonight, but he might still make par, which isn't all bad.
Hey, let's face it, that is very forgettable.
Okay, that's in for his par here at the 9th. And the card will show he goes out in 37, 1 over par. The back 9 starts here at the 451-yard par 4 10th. This hole offers one of the few real wide landing zones to take aim at. However, beware of the lagoon left. If you can find the short grass, birdie is very much in play. Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. Gotta think this an extra half club or more as he sets for a second into the wind. Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
So that's in for par to start this backside, and he'll remain right where he is. This 11th hole at 436 yards is another test requiring precision over power. This fairway narrows the nearer it gets to this green, which is surrounded by 4 unique bunkers. And that's going to wind up in a great spot, left center of the fairway. Now Notah, his second from the fairway.
Left himself with 147 to the hole, standing on the wrong side of par right now, looking to get back to even.
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
Going to have to give this a pretty good thump. This is well back there and into the hill. Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. So that brushed in for par here at 11, and he'll stay right where he is. The 12th hole at 430 yards is one of the rare dogleg rights on this course. If you can steer your ball into the fairway off the tee, you'll be left with a very manageable approach to a green flanked by bunkers both left and right. All right, in the fairway.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
Gonna have to be a little careful with this one. It's for birdie. Yeah, that's a pretty good putt. Just a little bit off the mark. That one safely in. It's par here at 12. And he'll remain right where he is. This is one of the more visually striking holes here at Harbour Town, the 373-yard par 4 13. You've got trees flanking both sides, a few of which spring up right in the middle of the left bunker, leading to an approach to a slightly elevated green with Allen's Dye's signature cypress planks all around. As picturesque as they come, that is right down the middle. A little over 80 yards here as he gets set for his second. And that ball kind of got away a bit coming out of the bunker, and it is going to roll off onto the fringe. One over for the day. The 14th now at Harbour Town, a par 3 at 190 yards. Don't let the fact that this is the number 18 handicap hole fool you. The danger is self-evident on this hole as water runs all along the right side of the green. Okay, maybe not exactly what he wanted, but not the worst result. Okay, so this one, maybe a birdie putt in name only. Look at this putt. That is something special right there. From that far away to gauge that speed, that is so well done. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll stay right where he is. The sole par 5 on Harbour Town's back nine is this one, the 15th at 588 yards. Most of the problems here come on that second shot, which requires you either to play a big right to left or to cut the angle, hit it over the trees, and hope you've got it on line. That will do just fine. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5, Frank. Got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot. Two good shots on this par 5, leaves that simple little chip, and that was beautifully played.
And that one finished off. It's a birdie here at 15. The final 3-hole stretch begins here at the 434-yard par 4 16th. It's a dogleg left with an expanse of sand running along much of the entire left side of the hole. So, Iona, this his second from the fairway.
We've got 137 left to the flag and the pin right at the back.
And safely on deck. That's the main thing, but from that distance, really don't want to leave yourself like a knee knocker, like a 4 or 5 footer. So this first putt's going to have to be good.
Nope, that didn't quite turn as much as he'd hoped.
Yeah, he needed to play it out a little bit further, and he also needed to hit it just a little harder.
Okay, that'll be a par here at 16, and he'll stay at even par. You come to the 17th hole and you finally realize, that's right, I'm on an island. It's a par 3 measuring out at 174 yards. A spectacular view looking out over the water toward Daufuskie Island. The biggest issue here, that bunker that juts across the front and left portions of the green. Well, that ball came into contact with everything that you do not like. Right on a golf course, the leaves, the branches, the trees, and then ultimately into the hazard. Okay, so the drop made, and this will become his third at the par 3. Frank, what's the best way to play this bunker shot?
Well, this fourth shot here, Rich, it's got to get that ball first, that lip in front of him. Make sure you carry that.
Yeah, not bad. That is safely on deck inside of 10 feet. Much needed there as that's in for a double bogey. He is very quickly down to 2 over par. Solid, good drive in the fairway. From the fairway nota, this is second.
He's got 159 yards left, pin sitting on the right.
Maybe a little too pumped up there. That just flew past the flag, but still an outside chance for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a birdie at the last. And that will mean this is an opening round of 72, 1 over par. For the golfer we had our eye on, no other way to say it, Frank, just not a real good day out there. EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today from Hilton Head Island in South Carolina and Harbor Town Golf Links, live second-round coverage of the RBC Heritage. Well, if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. Sung J M is the leader. He shows the way at 7 under. As for our featured golfer, it's going to take a good round to make the weekend as they enter 1 stroke below the projected number. Yeah, that's a beauty there to get this second round underway. Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
He's got 95 yards to the front, 104 to the flat stick, pin in the right front. Sand wedge takes flight, and I don't think it's going to carry.
That is always so disappointing from that kind of a spot when you come up short.
Yeah, you're licking your chops over that one. A shot you think you could hit directly at the flag. Now, test for the short game.
Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. And he'll remain right where he is. Here's a chance to make a birdie early in the round. Second hole at Harbor Town is a relatively short par 5 at a little more than 500 yards. Again, the key, and this is the case all over the golf course, you have to put your tee shot in the right spot. And here, it is on that left side of the fairway. long drive, but a bad lie.
Wicked.
Just a bit too much on the second shot on this par 5, but shouldn't have too much trouble getting it up and down for the birdie. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Yeah, well done. It's a birdie here at the second. And that's going to help his chances to play the weekend, as currently he's hovering right around the cut line. Up next, the 469-yard par 4 third. Trees lining both sides of the fairway, so a straight tee shot is imperative. More bogeys than birdies here, so most players are happy with a par. And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine. Now Notah, his second from the fairway.
He's looking at 96 yards to the front, 115 to the hole. Wind is helping from behind, so you can take a little less club.
Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
Gonna have to take pretty much a full swing at this one with the putter, because this one is into the hill and the hole is cut back. Nicely done. It is a par here at the third. And he'll stay right where he is. .200-yard par 3 fourth, offering a classic Pete Dye risk-reward design. You have to carry the water hazard running the length of the hole. Better to miss right than short or long, where a thirsty lagoon lurks. Okay, safely aboard. This is an 11-foot putt. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he's into red figures now at 1 under par. The fifth hole at Harbour Town is the second of the 3 par 5s at 549 yards. A good drive should leave players with the chance to try and reach this green in 2, but one larger and one smaller bunker protect the left side of this deep but narrow green. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole.
This par 5 green is well protected. That's 2 good shots, but that bunker's there for a reason. Now, with some nifty sand play, we're looking at 4.
Yeah, big explosion. Got it to stop quickly, and that will be a birdie opportunity coming up. Yeah, there's another one. Back-to-back birdies here at 4 and 5. And he moves it to 2 under par. Onward now to the 419-yard par 4-6. Dogleg right. Best to aim the tee shot to the left of the fairway bunker on the right. Land there, and the green is very accessible, and a birdie might be in the offing. Nothing to fault there, safely in the fairway. From the fairway nota, this is second.
Left himself with 155, pin all the way on the right.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realise if you just miss-hit the middle of the club by 1/4 of an inch, you lose 10%. That's right, 10%.
Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th, and he'll stay at 2 under. We've spoken already about the need for precision here at Harbour Town. That'll be put to the test here at the 195-yard par 3-7. Yes, there's water. Yes, there's sand. But the biggest issue, the 2 giant trees serving as gatekeepers to this narrow green.
Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch. Now from the bunker.
Just a little splash out on this par 3.
Oh, the hands came through beautifully there. Good thump of the sand and a good chance to save par. Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And he'll remain right where he is. On to the number 1 handicap hole here at Harbour Town, and fittingly the one considered the most difficult, the par 4/8 at 473 yards. Overzealous golfers could run out of fairway when using the driver, but the approach to a narrow green with a long bunker left and water makes the second shot one of the most harrowing on the course. Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot.
Well, at least he can draw on the experience from the previous hole. Again, in the bunker.
Okay, safely on the putting surface out of the sand. Would have maybe like to run that up a little further, but that's not the worst shot in the world. Yeah, that's well done. He's able to save his par. And he'll stay right where he is. We wrap up the front 9 here at Harbour Town with the 332-yard par 4-9. What this hole lacks in distance, it makes up for by forcing golfers to be strategic off the tee. A large bunker prevents tee shots from running on, so best to lay up short and take a wedge into this boomerang-shaped green. This one tugged just a bit, and the wind going to push it a little. So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough.
That's the benefit of really bombing a tee shot down there. Sets up a simple little chip and a birdie.
Not much more than a tap in there. It is a birdie at the 9th. That'll mean this is a 32 on the front, 4 under par. We head back out from the clubhouse to start the backside, beginning here with a 451-yard par 410. Anything left could very well wind up in that lagoon, but anything on the fairway could lead to an under par start to this second 9. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
122 is the number. Pin, front right. It's a sneaky one.
And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
Here we go. This one for birdie. Okay, well done. A couple of birdies here sandwiched around the turn at 9 and 10. And with it, he's going to move to within 3 of the lead. The 11th hole now at 436 yards. One thing you'll notice about this fairway, the further up you get, the narrower it becomes. So some would say 3-wood, not the worst of ideas here. And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway. Breeze at his back shoulder as he lines up his second from the fairway. This could be a good one.
Well, it's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
11 feet away. Got it there, but not quite on target. That one finished off. It's in for par, and he'll remain 3 shots off the pace. On to the 12th now at 430 yards. We've had a handful of right-to-lefters so far. This one's going to work the other way. As we've mentioned before, accuracy is the key off the tee, as some of those pine trees can reach out and grab you if your tee shot's not where it needs to be.
quite obviously off the tree and into the rough.
It is in the rough, but it appears to be a pretty good lie. Should have a go at this. His second now at the 12.
Well, the ball's finished up okay, but look how it got there.
Chance now for another birdie.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
Nope. He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par, and he'll remain at 4 under. So many visually arresting holes here at Harbour Town. This might be the best of the bunch. The 373-yard par 4 13th. Architect Pete Dye created some of the best work that golf has ever seen. But credit the design on this hole, as well as the 17th at TPC Sawgrass, to his wife Alice, who drew up this design, how's this, on a napkin.
Well, that drive was enormous. I know it's in the rough, but that is long.
Maybe not what you're hoping for from that number, but no damage. It's on the green. That's going to scoot a foot or two by. Okay, safely in for par here at 13, and he'll remain right where he is. On to the 14th now. This one almost a mirror image of number 4. It's a par 3 at 192 yards. At 4, the danger was water left. Here, it's on the right with a generous bailout area left of the green. Uh-oh. Oh, that is an uncharacteristic mistake in what has been a round full of precision. That ball offline, off the tee, and into the water.
Just hit it way too hard, and you don't get enough spin on the ball, it is going to fly out of that lie.
It is always so hard to judge the flight coming out of that kind of line. Yeah, this hole's giving him fits, but that's pretty good right there. Okay, that one finished off for a 5 here at par 3. And that's going to drop him to 2 under. Now to the lone par 5 on this backside, the longest hole on the course, the 588-yard par 5 15th. This one is a toughie, featuring a narrow landing area off the tee with bunkers on both sides, as well as a somewhat blind second shot, requiring a pretty good right-to-left angle of attack. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Nah, that ball got slowed up by the branches, and it is going to wind up in the hazard. So with a penalty stroke added in, now lying 3, readying for shot number 4.
Now, golf can be a lonely game at times. Another wasted shot, and the job is far from done.
Yeah, much better there. That one drops for his double bogey. And he's going to fall out of red figures, back down to even par. We start to make our way toward the blue waters of Calabogie Sound as we come to the 434-yard par 4 16th. A well-placed tee shot will leave you with a fairly short iron into a small egg-shaped green. And that one going to be into the bunker off the tee. Hoping just to get this on somehow, his second from the fairway bunker.
Well, there's a good strike out of the fairway bunker, but that green side bunker just lapped up that shot.
This going to be equally as tough. Another try to get this up and out. Boy, that was on an aggressive line. Couldn't quite get it to stop, and that will be left for par. That slides by to the right. Just never had that on target. Okay, in for a bogey at 16. He'll drop back to 1 over par. Two holes remain as we come to the par 3 17th at 174 yards. You'll want to aim right of that one lone tree in the distance, almost like what you see on the South Carolina state flag. And be sure to steer clear of the bunkers here, because making par from there, not a sure thing. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either, sitting up in the short grass. Clean lie here for his second to the par 3.
Getting some sand in the shoes now. For a second straight hole, he's in the bunker.
All right, good job to blast that out, but it is by no means home. Good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet. Okay, finished off there for double bogey. And he'll slide back now to 3 over par. What a finishing hole this is. At 472 yards, the par 4 18. Most will try to aim just right of that Hilton Head Lighthouse in the distance. And that sets up an approach with trouble left and long and a large bailout area to the right. And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass. Oh, this doesn't look promising. We started off playing a game of golf, but now we're just flat out deep sea fishing here. This is bizarre. So, with a shake of the head, he'll take his drop, and now with a stroke added for the penalty, this becomes his fourth to the par 4.
You'd think he'd be good at bunker shots. He's been in so many today.
Might want to take a shovel with him.
Not a good hole of golf here. It is that time to pick up and move on. So, Frank, this a very difficult Friday for our featured golfer. Nothing seemed to go right. And this is going to wind up an MC. That stands for missed cut.
Not hammer, that's for sure. You'll feel like hitting yourself with a hammer. It's tough. I mean, it just goes to show once again, Rich, as we know, we're human, not robots. But the human thing to do, get back on the range.
So, for Frank...